for the very last time. What's up, everyone? NittanyLionRoar here. No, don't worry. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just doing a little bit of rebranding here. So I'm changing my name, just dropping the Nittany part of it, and I'm just going to be Lion Roar Gaming. So you can call me Lion Roar from here on out. I'm going to talk a little bit today about the reason I'm doing this, what I plan to do in the near future, and then also I need your help. I want you to vote on what you think my intro video should be. So we're going to get to that in a little bit, but let me talk about this decision. The reason I am rebranding is because when I started this YouTube channel, I really didn't expect too many people to watch. In fact, I really just started it for my Empires and Puzzles Alliance mates, to show the newer players some things, teach them some stuff, all that jazz. But then a lot of people started watching my videos and sharing them, and I was blown away. So thank you everybody for all your support. I hit over 10,000 subscribers a while back. Now I believe I'm at like 12,000 or something. So I really can't believe it. I'm having a ton of fun doing this. But NittanyLionRoar is a username that I've used when I've played video games for a long time. Like, oh my goodness, I'm talking like way back in the early 2000s is when I started using that name. And it was because EA used to have this NCAA football game, and I'm from the Penn State area. I went to Penn State, but back when I was in like high school and that was like my local area, the Nittany Lion football team was what I watched all the time, and I always played as them in that particular video game. And so, thus, my username NittanyLionRoar came to be back then. But then I started using that for like every game that I played. Um, if it had a username, I was using it. So Call of Duty is one I've played for a long, long time. I've always been NittanyLionRoar. Um, as you see in Empires and Puzzles, I'm NittanyLionRoar, and I'll continue to use that username because there's a lot of school pride in it for me too, having gone to that school. So I'm not abandoning the username NittanyLionRoar, but for my YouTube channel, I am going to be Lion Roar Gaming. Um, Now that my subscriber base is worldwide, I've got a ton of people. I just checked it the other day. There's a huge chunk of people that watch me in like Denmark and Germany, Canada, Russia even. I mean, it's just blown me away how many people are watching all over the world. But Nittany is such a specific name. It's actually the name of a mountain, Mountain Nittany, in central Pennsylvania. So that's where Nittany comes from. But people around the world don't really know that. And even people around the United States don't really know that. They understand that the word Nittany typically is associated with Penn State University, if they've heard that before. But most people ask, what's a Nittany? Like, what the heck is that word? Well, it's a Native American word. It's the name of a princess, um, who the mountain is now named after. So Princess Nittany, Mount Nittany. Nittany Lions. Lions are the mascot of Penn State. Another fun fact is Penn State's mascot started out as an African lion, but then changed to a mountain lion. This has also caused confusion with my branding. People have commented in my comments all the time, like when it was more, I leaned more towards the mountain lion part because of Mount Nittany, mountain lions, Penn State. People would comment like, that's not a lion, that's a cougar, and I know that's that's what Penn State's mascot is. It's a mountain lion, a cougar. But as that confused people, I changed my icon to an African lion, just because people around the world, it just makes more sense, right? When you see the name lion and you see an African lion, okay. And Penn State even has some history of having an African lion, except what I'm getting now is people are commenting that I'm using a cougar sound, with an African lion, and I know that's not the only reason I'm changing it, but that's one reason I'm changing it. So I'm just making my branding a little slicker, a little more consistent, and a little broader. NittanyLionRoar is a very long name to use everywhere. It's also all bunched together, without any spaces and things. And so, I was finding some difficulty using that in some certain circumstances. So I figured by shortening it and simplifying it to Lion Roar Gaming, that my YouTube channel will be able to expand beyond what it currently is. And that's my hope. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but in the past 2 months or so, I've been actually a little more than that. It's been a few months now. I've been expanding into other video games. A big one I've been doing recently is Cyberpunk 2077, and that's been a lot of fun. I just beat the game, had a secret ending, so if you haven't seen that, go check that out. I've been doing Call of Duty, Elite Dangerous, Legends of Runeterra, which I've sort of ignored that game for a little while, but I want to jump back in because that's super fun. So since I'm playing all kinds of different games now, beyond Empires and Puzzles, which had been the start of the channel, I want to have a name that you could associate on a broader scale. NittanyLionRoar was just so specific to NCAA football back in the day. It had like nothing to do with Empires and Puzzles. It was just a username and things like that. And so anyway, that's the reason for my branding change. But now I have a favor I need to ask you. I've been working on a couple of different intros for this new branding change, and I'd like you to watch them and to tell me which one you think is best. All right, so what'd you think? Put it in the comments. I want to know, do you think I should go with option number one, the flaming lion, or option number two, the glitchy lion, or should I go with both and just kind of pick depending on the situation? I'd like to hear your thoughts. Also, if you haven't already, make sure to like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. You know the deal by now, and I will catch you in the next one.